Welcome back to the Midnight Sun, man. I know it's been a while since I made a video, probably probably a couple weeks or maybe a month. I've been busy. Making content is actually a full-time job. And if you are a busy professional like myself, it's hard to make content, especially with the schedule I work. It's like I would really have to move things around. That's why I see a lot of content creators are actually full time content creators because that's all they do every day is make content. But it's a lot that goes into making videos. It's not just record and send. You got to record, maybe have to cut, maybe have to re-record, edit, all types of stuff just to put something out there so the public has something valuable to watch. So, but I promise I'm gonna do better because I gotta break through these algorithms so people know that I exist. Let me turn my microphone up a little bit more. Okay. So I'm trying different formats out, and I make short videos. I make like 15-minute videos. I made a couple hour long videos, but this one here is I don't know how long it's gonna be, but it's gonna be a hopefully it gets the attention. It's almost gonna read like a book almost. It's like an instruction manual. And just like the title said, it's all about adulting. Adulting. And the reason I'm making this video, man, is that at my age, I had a conversation with someone yesterday, and I said there's a lot of things that I expect a man or a woman to do or know how to do at a certain age. So me, I turned 50 years old this year, 2025. Yeah, I look great. So if I'm going to date a 50-year-old woman, she has to be polished. That makes sense. She has to be polished. She is nothing. I shouldn't have to come in as a teaching you anything. Okay. Now I may show you some things that you have not seen for like life experiences. Like, I was talking to a woman last night. I said, well, I don't date. I have experiences. I said, so I'm not gonna take you on a date. I'm gonna give you an experience. Going to dinner, that's junior varsity. You know, going for coffee, that's junior varsity. I said, so I'm not gonna waste your time, and we're just not gonna, just hang out and drink martinis and shit like that. I said we can get to know each other. We can go to the fucking flea market, or go grocery shopping. I said, but a date to me is not a date; it's an experience. So I'm not gonna ask you out somewhere where you got to dress up just for some basic butter and bread. We ain't doing that. I said, well, if we want to go to this show, a show, or you want to go to this concert, it's gonna be something that you will remember for the rest of your life. And that's how I date. It's like even when I was married, it's like it almost like makes the next guy have to up his game because now I'm not giving dates, I give experiences. So you're gonna always remember this guy. Like, man, this guy, we went here, we did this. I always remember that. We didn't. I wonder what he is right now. That type of shit. Because all women gonna always remember that guy. It's like shit. We went to fucking Greece. Like hell. The guy went around. He couldn't even take me to damn Houston, Texas. It's a dirty game, but that's how it's like it's a psychological type deal where it's like it's not all about the body, it's about the mind. So the mind lives forever. So now, like I said, adulting. Like the video says, it's adulting 101. This is a class, so it's like a lot of people, and I'm pretty sure you know people. I know people that are just like they grow old, but they never grow up. They grow old, but they never grow up. I always call them 40-year-old adolescents. You like we all know these grown kids. You just a big grown man child. You just a little girl, 40-year-old little girl. Who has time for that? But a lot of people, man, do not even know that they are acting like kids. Cause it's like it's a lot of kids out here. So they're just playing with other kids. That makes sense. It's like there's a lot of kids to play with out here. So you got a lot of a lot of old kids out here playing with other old kids. But when they finally meet a real adult, we ain't got time for that shit. We gonna say, look, you need to go find somebody to play with. I'm not somebody to play with. And they go take their ass somewhere. They go find them somebody to play with. Because they know, well, nah, Marcus, he ain't finna take my shit. He ain't gonna do that. Yeah. It's like adults have standards. We have principles we live by. We actually stand for something, and we do not compromise on our belief system because we say, no, this is how it is. So, and I looked up the definition of, adulting, because I want to make sure everybody understand what adulting is. And the definition of adulting is, it says to behave like an adult or engage in activities associated with adulthood. Okay. Very basic stuff, man. So, and I have a list that I want to touch, things I want to touch on, but it's no, I didn't give like adulting 101, like the 10 steps of adulting and all that. But I'm just gonna talk about these. And let me see, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They got 8 things that every adult should be able to do. Okay. And I looked at it, I said, man, right. And it's crazy that the number one thing on the list is the thing that going forward, like I say, going forward, this has nothing to do with 2025 or nothing. This is just going forward in the second half of my life, in the fall and winter of my life. If I'm going to have any meaningful relationship with anybody, I don't care if it's a business, personal, friend, I don't care what it is. The first thing we have to establish is effective communication. Okay, that's number one on the list. Effective communication. And I'm going to tell you why this is important, man. I was thinking that only babies can get what they want by not opening their mouth, not coming. They can cry, yeah, but okay, baby may be hungry, baby may be asleep, but you don't know. You just sitting there rubbing the baby and trying to get the baby to shut up and, put the baby down. He won't be quiet, feed the baby and all. You don't know what that baby want. But eventually the baby calm down and say, oh, he was just tired, or he was just hungry. That's making up shit. But babies cannot communicate effectively. So we just guessing. We just guess to see what little Johnny want. We just guessing. You can speculate, yeah, he may be asleep. Yeah, he been up all damn day. He just tired, But effective communication is something that I believe every adult should know how to do. Whether you in a job, whether you in your personal life or whatever, if you cannot communicate effective, we can't sit here and talk about what ails us, what makes us happy, how do we fix this? Can we go forward? Like, you got to be able to communicate these things. You can't do that, you have nothing. And I would not waste a New York minute with anybody else that cannot meet me on that level of communication. We just won't talk. Because I would not come down to your Google Gaga shit. I would not do it. You have to come up here. That's the standard. Like Mike told me, the standard is the standard. If you cannot effectively communicate, it ain't nothing. I'm not gonna come down. I'm not gonna tag you all day and text you. I ain't doing all that. No, call me when you get a chance. Can I call you? Okay, kind. I'm one of them type of people. I will sit there and I will call you. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, okay. We can meet. Yeah, we can meet up. We're gonna talk. My first method, my number one method of communication is face to face. That's my number one method. I will prefer that over anything, face to face communication. And I'm noticing that is a lost art. When I actually meet someone, that can actually hold a face-to-face conversation. Man, I'm like, what the hell? Where did you come from? Is there more like you? It's like finding somebody on a deserted island. I'm serious. When I travel, and I'm at my job, it's like, damn, this person can actually hold a face-to-face conversation without looking at their fucking phone. They can sit there, talk about moon, stars, quasars, look you right in your damn eye. Man, I am. That is something. To be honest, when I meet people that can actually hold a conversation, can actually articulate back and forth dialogue, will let you speak, you let them speak. Man, I'm telling you, I do my best to keep these people in my life. I don't care if I met them in the airport. I don't care if I met them. I don't care. We're going to exchange numbers. We're going to change emails because you are rare. That's tribal. That is tribal. That's your tribe. Yeah, the tribal communication. If we can communicate, man, we can do anything. After I told my ex-wife, I said, we are so lucky that our marriage did not get savage. We are lucky that our marriage still benefits us both even after our divorce, where it's like, well, you still can lean on me, talk about stuff. I still can talk. It's like, we're not trying to one up each other. We can say, well, look, if we do this, this will benefit us. If we can do this, we said we can both win on this. Like, everybody I know it's like, they know me. I'm about to win-win. I'm a win-win guy. I want you to win, but not gonna be at my expense. And I want you to win, but I want to win, but not at your expense. So we both can eat steak, but I'm not gonna eat chicken and you eat steak, or you eat steak and we're not gonna do that. We both are going to eat the same thing. And I get a lot of side eyes. I can actually benefit even from people that I do not agree with fundamentally. It's like I said, I can make a deal with people I don't even too much care for, as long as we're both benefiting from it. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's like, the United States, we have trade partners that we swear we at Cold War with. Don't believe all this stuff. When it come down to money, we just try. We want to make the best deal. I always tell the story about the Civil War. Before the North and South, they hate each other. It's just business. They used to meet each other before the battle. And trade stuff like tobacco and ham and all type of coffee. They trade stuff. The soldiers traded stuff with the enemy. They say, good luck. Good luck in battle. Hope you don't get killed. Yeah, that type of stuff. So it was this one girl I know at work. She was like, well, how can you be at peace? How can you make peace with your enemies? I said, that's the purpose of peace. You don't make peace with people you're already peaceful with. Y'all already peaceful. You make peace with your enemies. That you see how warped some people are? That's the purpose of peace. Can we sit down at this table? Here's pour some wine. Let's talk about it. Look, I want you to get your people past this line. Okay? You say, well, you should have okay, fine. I would agree to move this and you do this. All right, deal. Sign here. That's peace. That's effective communication. I'm telling you, you telling me what icks you. I'm telling you what icks me. Can we come to a middle ground? I'm that dude. I mean, that's why I tell you, it's like I'm in the medical field, but I know I'm not in my God-given profession. Okay, I'm not in my God-given profession, and I know when I die, they're gonna send me back. That's why I think about life. I think Earth is a proving ground, and you have to actually fulfill your God-given purpose. So it's a reason why you're on this earth. All right. So I work in the medical field, but I know that's not the reason I was born. I was born to be a mediator. I was born to be like a diplomat, like a statesman. Like, that's why I always joke people like, man, like, what's your biggest wisdom? I wish I could speak multiple languages, And that's something, like I said, it's never too late. But the thing about it is, to speak multiple languages, you have to be in that environment to practice. And I can see that happening probably around the next 5 years if I move out of the United States and move to a country where I can actually practice that language. You know, of course, you took foreign language in school, took French, took Spanish, you know, yeah, we know that. But can I practice this stuff? I can't practice it. You need somebody to practice with, you know. So, but effective communication is number one on this list. And I tell you, once you learn how to effectively communicate with people you love, people that you have business partnership with, man, trust me, your world will change forever. All right. Next on the list is problem solving. Problem solving. And I'm going to preface this by, you know, I have one daughter, biological, I have two stepsons. Okay. So they all grown. I don't know where they at right now. You know, that's how the kids do. They only come around during the holidays, you know, shit like that. When you get older, yeah, it's that type of shit. Especially dads. Nobody care about the dads. Nobody care about dads. Moms get all the, hey, how you doing? Nobody care about the dads, man. We don't get shit. You know, being a man is cold. It's a certain coldness becoming with a man. So men, we got to supply our own heat. We got to supply our own heat, man. You don't feel sorry for yourself, because them fuckers don't feel sorry for you. You better live your best life. You better show up. You better show up to the next event with your young girlfriend. You know, yeah, that type of shit. Yeah, I'm that dude would show up, you know, with a young wife. You know, like, oh damn, daddy, he ain't playing. Show late, dad ain't playing. Y'all don't care about me like that. So don't be tripping on Tiffany. Give her some of that jungle juice. Now, problem solving. So I told my daughter, I said, Martina, I want to intervene less in your life. I want to intervene less. And I said, the reason why, because I need you to be prepared to handle stuff in my absence. Because I'm not going to always be here. Okay? I'm not going to always be here. So I need you, because if you're not going to get married, you know, you around here acting like these modern women, you don't even marry. Okay, fine. But I need you to handle stuff. So I need you to have some type of problem solving skills. Like, what would you do if I wasn't here? Who would you call? Okay. Well, one day I'm not going to be here. Whether you want to believe it or not, I'm not going to be here. You know, a lot of people got to have a conversation, especially working in the medical field. I'm in touch with my own mortality. At my age, I got 25 more years left if I live the life expectancy. 25 more years left. Anything over 75, you just on borrowed time. Now, as a black man, probably less than that. 70, you know, some of the richest black men live to be 75, maybe 80, you know, who knows? But yeah, but technically and statistically wise, I got 25 more years. All right. So I want her to have more problem solving skills, you know. So, and this goes for men and women. You're an adult, you need to have basic problem solving skills. It's like, what do I do in the case of this? You know, what it's like I did another video about how field day and entitlement, you know, is destroying the world, destroying America, where a lot of people do not have basic problem solving skills. When a problem arises, they lose their fucking mind. They lose their mind. It's like a chicken with their head cut off, literally. They just lose their mind, because I work with people all the time. I'm like, man, calm down. You know, just calm down. Let's see what the problem is. Let's see, okay, what to do is like this, get back on track. I try to keep it as baseline as possible. I never let things get out of control. I always keep it even keel. And the way you do that, you got to get back to basics. If the water pipe broke, you got to turn the water off. Go turn the valve off. Okay? All right. Go out there. It's a valve out there. Turn it off. All right. All right. Clean up the water. Is it flooding? Okay, fine. We got to get this shit out of here so it don't damage the wall. Now we got to call a plumber. You know? All right, and let him tell us he need our firstborn to fix this pipe, that type of stuff. That's basic problem solving. Okay, you know, it's like a lot of people that's grown do not have that basic skill where they can actually say, this is A, B, C, D. We're gonna do it like this. They lose their mind. That's where leadership comes in. That's where proper leadership comes in. And I expect more men to have this skill more than women. Not saying women can't do it, but as leaders of the household or alleged leaders of the household, women are going to look for us to solve problems. You know, that's why I tell people all the time, the only thing that can correct society right now is a societal breakdown. That is the only thing that will correct the gender roles and get up in our proper place. Because if the world came to shit and we was in some type of societal breakdown, I don't give a fuck how independent that woman say she is. I don't care how boss chicken she say she is. If things go to hell, she is going to look for a man, even for the man that she don't even like, to protect her, to provide, to feed her, to shelter her, to have security for her. Okay? That's man shit. And I told women all the time, I said, man, look, I said, a lot of y'all guys, a lot of y'all dudes are not going to be that guy that's going to protect you. And women actually love what they want more than they love the guy they're with. And I'm going to tell my preface by telling you this. You want to know when you tell them the truth? A woman's going to do two things. She's going to start giggling, or she's not going to say nothing at all. All right? That's when you know you're telling the truth. She's going to start giggling, or she's going to say nothing at all. Unless she's some crazy T2000 going to start, you know, but if you tell her some truth, you talk to her, they look, let me tell you what this, let me tell you what's going to happen. She's going to look at you, she's going to look at you. So I told this girl at work, I said, you know, I know you love your man. I know you love blah, blah. You know, but I say, if things go to hell, you're going to abandon him for the sake of security. I said, you, as much you say you love him, you would come with me if you think that I can keep you safe and sound. She looked at me and she said, yeah, I'm trying to tell you, guy. I'm trying to tell you. And he don't even realize it. That, yes, your girl, your sweet innocent little girl, will seek out the more superior guy that's gonna keep her safe. A lot of these women are with guys, man, because we're in a first world society. They are with weaker men because this society allows them to be with weaker men. Okay? But if we was in a survival type mentality, where this is a land of wolves and tigers and bears, oh my. Yeah, they would not be with those dudes. They will be with the dude, say, look, man, they will be with that guy that's not going to take their shit. They will be with that dude. But right now, a lot of women deal with subservient type dudes. They don't even like them dudes. The secret, they don't even like them dudes. They just with them dudes because them dudes allow them to be in control, in charge. They tell the guys what to do. But secretly, biologically, they do not like those guys. Okay? A lot of them, I bet you they're cheating on them with a fucking alpha, an omega, not omega, a sigma type guy. That's a real, like, women know. Just like kids can sense evil, women know weak men from the strong men. They know they guy ain't not about that life. They know. They gravitate to the men. They know, like, he gonna make sure I eat. They already know. They already know. It's just something about women instinct. They know, like, this dude here, he ain't gonna take my shit. Let me go and stay here with Tay Tay. Cause Tay Tay gonna take my shit. But if I know I come over here, no, this dude here, I'm have to I'm about to get in my role. Yeah, they know. That's why I don't take a lot of things personal, because a lot of women, they would simply not date you just because they know you're not going to take the bullshit. You know, like, look, no, I'm the quarterback. I'm low, nope. I'm the general. I'm the president. I'm the captain. Ain't no 1A, 1B. No, I'm number one. That's it. You can be the XO, can't be the captain. I'm the XO. You can be the running back or the wide receiver. I throw you the ball. Run your routes right, I'll throw you the ball. Trust me, you get open, I'm throw you the ball. But no, you would not be the quarterback. Yeah, a lot of women cannot handle that. So they'll be with the dude that let any household that's ran by a female is gonna be either not ran correctly or overran. I don't know if that make overran mean like it's gonna be he is gonna be in a like a reduced to like a subservient type role, or the house will be in total disarray. Everybody's doing what the fuck they want to do. Okay? Either it's gonna be too much control in there, or it's gonna be not enough control in there. You see what I'm saying? Where like a man, we have to have a governance type mentality. Like, look, man, we ain't gonna no damn dictator, but I do expect the house to be clean. I do expect the kids be fed. I want the kids homework, help with homework. I want the kids in bed by 10. Okay, those are standards, so they know like, well, Marcus, he expect his house to be clean. He expect the kids be fed in the bed by 10, help with their homework. That's what he expect. That's the standard. But a lot of women, they cannot deal with that. They cannot and it's vice versa. You got dudes that won't be with women. They won't be with women because of that. They say, shit, I can't be with her. She gonna want something more out of me. She expected me to be a leader. I'm not a leader. I'm just a damn drifter. But they lie their way in there. But yeah, basic problem solving, man, you got to have basic problem solving, especially you're gonna be in a leader type role, because leaders are expected to know shit. Leaders are expected to fix problems. Okay, you cannot be a leader or want to be a leader if you don't know how, or even have the willingness to fix problems. You can't be in a leadership role like, I don't know. I don't know. That's what pissed me off by a lot of people. A lot of people want to be in the big chair, but when a problem comes, they want to push the response. No, I thought you in charge. You in charge. No, here, there you go. Tell us what to do. I love doing that. And like, I'm at work, I'm not gonna accept responsibilities with no authority. Okay, I ain't doing that. It's like, no, and I'm not gonna do your job. If you're getting paid to be this, well, guess what? No, ask him. I don't ask me. You're getting paid to make that decision. I'm not making that decision. That's how I roll. So next on the list, we talk about common sense. Common sense. And a lot of people joke about common sense. They say common sense ain't common. That's true. It's not common sense, man. The way you have to understand. First of all, you got to have common sense to understand people don't have common sense. Okay, a lot of people do not have common sense. You think about it, like, damn, this person here is like this cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. There's a lot of people do not have common sense. And adults, can you imagine if adults do not have common sense? Okay. You know how many people you know how many lives you're putting in danger? It's this old quote that says like the most expensive thing is ignorance. That's the most expensive thing in this world is ignorance. It's emotionally expensive. It's financially expensive. It's physically expensive. It will cost you a lot just being ignorant. So what you know and what you consume in your mind can have a big impact on your finances, your life, your work, everything, man. You have to have some type of common sense about you and understand, like, yes, the sun is shining today. 2 plus 2 is 4. It's like you have to have common sense. And that eludes a lot of people these days. They do not have the common sense to actually make great decisions, And that's even on the list too, decision making. I'm gonna tie common sense and decision making together because I think decision making, man, to me is one of, if not the, um, I would say, blessing blockers or blessing makers you can have. One of these quotes I seen on Instagram. I don't, because I don't know who made it up, but he said that every day you have a chance and a choice. Every day you have a chance and you have a choice. So it's like we get up every day and you have to decide. You can decide on how you want to attack the day. Like today, I said I got out today, I'm gonna make this video. Okay. I had a chance. I made the choice. I'm gonna make this long video about adulting. You get the day, somebody might get up today, say, you know what, I'm gonna get up today and I'm gonna go start it up. I'm gonna go eat a piece. It's like you have a chance and a choice. That's why I ain't say I don't believe people when they say, well, life ain't fair and all that stuff. They always, life ain't been good to me and all that. And I'm like, The reason I say that, reason I go in, because we had I have 5 siblings. One is deceased, and the 4 boys and the oldest girl was all raised in a 2-parent household. Okay. My youngest sister, her dad is a different dad. After my dad deceased, they got divorced, then he was deceased. Then she remarried, and that's when my little sister came. All right. But I have an oldest brother that's a straight up demon. I mean, straight up demon. When I tell you, when they say, boy, don't you know no good? He don't know no good. But he's been that way since we were kids. He's been that. He's always been that like, damn, you just in love with danger, ain't you? You just a demon seed. But he, to this day, he would sit there and tell us with a straight face, y'all don't care about me. Y'all always had stuff. I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? What is you talking about, dude? I mean, you acting like you ate different food. You went to different high school. We grew up, we had the same friends. I'm laughing because we grew up together. You had the same friends we did. You grew up on the same street. You went to the same high school. Had the same 2 parents. But you, sir, you got up every day and you chose danger. You chose to be a demon. That's what it is. So he did not make the right decisions. He's like, his decision making was very flawed. I'm like, okay. So but people always try to blame, other people. Oh, life ain't been good to me. No, your decision making is flawed, sir, ma'am, whoever you are. It's flawed. You make the wrong decision because whatever you're bitching about right now in life that you don't have and you wish you had, if you think back, I bet you had an opportunity for that, but you fucked it off. If you're not married, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a guy that actually wanted to marry you, to give his last name, make a wife out you, but you shot it down. Okay, it was an opportunity for you to go to school, go to class, but no, you chose to go run the street with these crazos. You just didn't make the right decision. So life is fair, but your decision makings is what made it allegedly unfair. So you need to tell to that to like, yeah, my decision making caused me to believe this, but I think life is fair, And like I said, I grew up in a gang infested area, I I know people, buried people, had see all types of shit, but I chose, say, you know what? No, I'm gonna go to college. I'm gonna join the military, shit like that. That was like my brother set the example. He one of the first. He left, went to join the military, then went to college. I did the same thing. Went to military, went to college, the same thing. I have a master's degree. He have a master's degree. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you have to make those decisions. And you just can't say, well, life ain't fair. I know people right now to this day they will blame everybody but themselves. And that's dangerous, dude. That is dangerous. It's like accountability. That is, I think one of the biggest things I've learned probably in the last 10 years was accountability. Okay. And when I say accountability, one of the hardest things for a person to say is, I'm wrong. I was wrong for that. That's my bad. Let me fix that. I fucked that up. I can make this right. Tell me what I need to do to fix this. If it's fixable, let me know what I need to do to fix this. That's accountability coupled with effective communication. And it kind of throws people these days when you actually like say, look, that's my bad. I take full responsibility for that. That's my fault. I screwed that up. I'll fix it. You can't argue with accountability. It's no comeback from telling a person how accountable you are. They can't. I don't care how mad they are. You stop them in their tracks. Say, look, you know what? That was my bad. I fucked that up. I can go fix this. Allow me to fix it. What can you say? They can't say nothing. They go, like, damn. He ain't argue with me. He didn't try to gaslight me. He said, yeah, that was my bad. I screwed that up. I'll go fix it. That's man. I'm trying to tell you, that stuff is so rare. It's scary. I'm trying to tell you. So it actually sets you on a different tier of humans to say, you know what? Yeah, I screwed that one up bad. That's my bad. I can fix that. And it goes back to effective communication. You with your partner or whatever. Let me cross this out. When you with your partner and y'all say y'all in dispute, and you are not allowed to say how you make another person feel. If they say what you did was messed up, you can't say, well, I bad did that. That was nothing. That nothing. How you tripping? You just going trip. You don't know. It's like the pain chart at the hospital. It's a pain chart. So in every room, there's a pain chart. From 0 to 10. And a doctor touch you, he'll say, what is that? What pain is that? A 3, 4, 5? What is it? If you say 10, he can't say you lying. It's a 10. That's how people get the opiates. Because we don't know what's your pain threshold. We don't know. I can barely touch you. Like, ooh, yeah. Bring on the opiates. Yeah, that's it. So if you tell me, like, Marcus, you really made me feel bad what you said, I'm gonna say, you know what? I apologize. I truly apologize. Because like I say, when you care about somebody, you take them into yourself. So if they're feeling bad, you feel bad too. Now, if you don't care about their feelings, you don't care shit about them. And I hope they know the difference. All right. So if you care about somebody, you don't want them to feel bad. Okay. You don't want them to feel bad because you feel bad because they feel bad. They sick, you sick. Okay. That's how it should be. So yeah, they say, look, I don't, like the way you made me feel. I say, man, I agree. I said I was real fucked up what I said. And I said, I didn't mean to say it like that. I didn't know it hurt you, like that. So, and I do apologize. Please accept my apology. If anything I can do to make this right, let me know. That's how you effectively communicate conflicts. I don't care what it is. Like even I was talking to this girl at work and I was telling her like, how I would handle like like say I did something to a woman, and I said no matter how egregious it is, you will get an apology from me. If I go in my mind, I say I was wrong for that. Even if you don't want to see me again, but you will still get an apology. Face to face if I could. But if you don't want to see me face to face, you're going to get an apology. Probably get a letter. I'm going to write you a letter because you can't ever come back and say, well, Marcus didn't apologize. You can say, yeah. They said, girl, he apologized. He wrote me a 2-page letter. I didn't want to see his ass face to face, but he wrote me a 2-page letter and told him what he told me the who, what, when, why, and how he was like. And he said, but he told me he understand that if I don't want to see him again, he understands. But at least he apologized. If I apologize to you and you don't accept my apology, then that's you. That's your lack of forgiveness. But at least I can go on with my life because I said, well, I did apologize. I sincerely apologize to her. You see what I'm saying? And that's when you know you're growing up. Like, so I had a situation like last year where it's like she still do not want to see me face to face. We have not talked since the breakup. She didn't want to tell me she still don't want to see me face to face. Okay. But I talked to her on the phone. I said, well, I always extend the olive branch to you, stuff like that. But, but there's a lot more going on. I didn't allow her to be in a victim mode. Because I tell you all the time, it's like somebody tell you I'm a villain, believe them. But you ask them, what did they do to get me to that point? So she did some shit or said some shit that got me to that point where I crashed out. But I'm an Aries. I'm gonna crash out. And she said some crazy shit, and I crashed out. Like, don't you ever say no shit like that to me. So I had to show you. And yeah, Aries, we do some impulsive shit. All my Aries people, yeah, we do some impulsive shit that we later regret. But but I had to do to Mr. Miyagi. I said, well, my first reaction was probably the right one. And I said, well, if you can accept responsibility for what you said, what you did, I'm gonna accept responsibility for what I did. So I said, look, yeah, it could have been handled better, but to this day, you still not taking accountability for what you said. All right, so I'm good. But it's like that's one of them type of deals. You have to be comfortable within yourself and say, yeah, I could have handled it better, But I'm not gonna. It's like I ain't taking them back because I'd have did the same damn thing. I just could have handled it better, but it's like I would have did it a different way. But you would have got a response. You wouldn't have. That situation would not have been like swept under the rug. Okay, so that's what I'm saying about accountability, decision making, common sense. All this is tied into one, man. It's like you have to be able to use those things effectively when you're an adult, and I think that's the reason why a lot of relationships don't work these days, because it's a lot of people that lack the skills to actually maintain the relationships. Okay, yeah, you had no problem getting somebody allegedly, but you all get into y'all lovey-dovey. Oh Lord, I love G Bird and all that shit. Y'all looking at okay. But after that infatuation dies out, now it's time to do some real adulting. So now what do you have? That's why I was telling this person the other day. I was like, well, if I get remarried or get into a long-term civil union with another woman, trust me, it would not be built on love. Okay? I'm not saying I won't love you, but that would not be the reason I settle down with you. You're not gonna like just think you're gonna woo me with sex and some hot wings. Nah, we ain't doing that. I said, trust me from the gate. From the gate, like I say, yeah, we can have some great fun, have great sex, all okay, fine. But eventually, I'm gonna slow this shit down. It's probably gonna happen after the first month. I'm gonna try to have as much sex with you probably the first couple months. By that third month, oh shit, we're gonna be playing Scrabble. We're gonna be playing Monopoly, shit like that. I want to see. My mind is not even Google wide. If you Google wide, I'm not Google wide. I'm watching everything, everything. I'm watching everything from your hair to your shoes to your family, your friends, all that. Your age, like what's your greatest accomplishment? You know, who's I would ask you a question like who if you had to have dinner with one celebrity, who would you want to have dinner with? You know, that tells you a lot. Hell, who did you vote for president and why? I want to know that because if you're gonna be long term with somebody, that stuff makes a difference. I told this one girl, I told her the question to ask any man you are considering. If you want a husband, I ain't talking about no, damn, his hat ain't straight. That's my hat. I ain't talking about no one of these hookups and stuff like that. I ain't talking about that stuff. I'm talking about a real viable candidate for marriage or a civil long-term union. I'm giving her a cheat card. No, don't kick me out the man club. I'm trying to help some of these women, man. They don't listen, though. They don't listen. I said, if you with a guy and when you ask him, I say first I want you to ask him, I want you to screen him out first, you know. First at the jump, if you're looking for a husband, do not get infatuated by a dude's looks. He comes up to you, look in your eye, and say, hi, how you doing? My name is Marcus. You know, I've been noticing you across the room. You know, you look very nice. I want to buy you and your friends a couple of drinks. So, okay, good. She accepts. Okay. I want you to ask me, say, Marcus, you know, you look nice too, you know, I really enjoy your conversation, but what was your intentions when you walked over here? Okay. What do you want with me? You see? Boom. I should know off the rip what my intentions are. If I'm just out here chicken hawking, looking for chicken, or am I looking for something sustainable? So I would say, well, look, you know, currently I'm entertaining both, but it depends on the woman. All right. I say, well, do you want a connection or do you want some attention? It's a difference. All right. If you want attention, all right, fine. But I will give you attention. Nothing serious. But that's a different version of me. If you want a connection, that's a different version of me. All right. So based on how you look, all right, your conversation, you're very nice. But based on what you want long term, that's going to determine what you get out of me. All right. I can do both ways. Now, she said, I just want some attention. All right, fine. You want some attention. I said, but I tell you, we can give each other attention. We can date. All this. But if I meet a woman that looking for a connection, all right, I'm an 86 your ass. Because I'm not going to, I can't connect with a woman and give another woman attention. That makes sense? I can have two women that I'm giving attention to. I cannot have two women I'm connecting with, or I cannot have a connection and an attention like that. You see what I'm saying? It's too much energy. So when I'm actually giving like attention, that's no energy. I'm detached. I'm totally detached. You know, hell, I can go on 5 dates a week. No detachment. It's no attachment. My heart is nowhere to be found. It's probably on Mars with Elon Musk somewhere. Now, if I'm giving attention, I mean, if I'm trying to get a connect with you, yeah. How was your day? Tell me what's going on. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay, yeah. You want to do that? It's like I told the girls, like, look, the Saturday night Marcus and the Tuesday afternoon Marcus is totally different. The girl getting attention, yeah, we can go meet up for drinks Saturday night. You know, bring your friend too. She cute too. You know, we can all hang out. But the girl that's actually want to connect, I say, look, I gotta ride to Dallas, to this grocery store. They got the purple cauliflowers that I like. You want to ride? You know? Oh yeah. That's now just throw something on. Just throw a jogging suit on. And nothing fancy about that. We finna do a day trip to Dallas and go buy some purple cauliflowers and go eat some of these Jamaican jerk wings. You see what I'm saying? It's totally different. It's totally different. You know, but like I tell women all the time, you got to ask us those questions. So you don't be, girl, he ain't, these men ain't shit, these men ain't shit, because you gave your best to a dude that does not have intentions of giving you his best. Okay, at least I want to give you an opportunity to meet. We're gonna meet each other where we are. So if you say, look, you know, you ask me what I want, I say, well, look, yeah, I'm looking for a connection. I'm looking for an attention. I'm giving attention. Okay, but I'm totally different, you know. So like right now, it's just every woman I know is just they just attention. It's just you just want attention. No connection, you just want attention. Okay, but I know it. I know the difference. I was like, okay, what you doing tonight? All right, no, okay, fine. Let's go hang out. All right, fine. I don't care if you got a boyfriend. I don't even care. It's none of my business. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing. That's the plausible deniability with a single man. Okay, that's plausible deniability with a single man. Like, fellas, if you one of them guys that feel guilty about, damn, my head messed up. If you one of them guys that feel guilty about dating a woman that has a man or a husband, never ask. And trust me, women are not always. I don't approach women with wedding rings on. Okay, don't get me twisted. But there are a lot of women that are married that do not wear their wedding rings. I'm trying to tell you, dude. I'm trying to tell you. One girl I knew, she lied. I had to find out she was married because I was digging this girl. I said, I was like, look, you know, let's do this. She found, I can't do, I'm married. What the fuck are you married? You ain't tell me you was married. That type of shit. And I had the 86er, dude. Like, nah, I don't know, damn, I don't want nobody else, girl. So my thing is like this. It's like, just don't ask. And just like, if you just attention, you just giving attention, you just a guy, okay, fine. Just don't get your feelings involved. I don't know what your life is. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if you married or not. It's called plausible deniability. They do it all the time in the government. Since I don't know, then I say, well, I don't know. I didn't know she married. I didn't know she got a boyfriend. I don't even know. I never asked. You know, I don't know if she got, you know, I don't know. All I know is you coming over or not. That's it. I don't even care why you're not coming over. That's right. So, but enough of that, you know. But, ladies, the second question you ask. So say you meet the guy, and he said, "Well, y'all just want some attention. Y'all just kicking." Okay, it don't matter then. Y'all, he just T-Bird is somebody you know, just pass my time with. But the second step is if you actually want to connect with a guy, say, look, I really like Marcus. You know, he's a well-spoken guy. You know, he's professional. You know, I want to know more about Marcus. You know, so the second question you ask us, say we go for a walk. I love going on walks. I love walking and talking. Oh, I would ask a girl to the park in a minute to go walk. Let's go meet by the lake, by the rivers, talk. If I'm connecting with you, you know. So I want to talk. We want to get to sit down. I want you to ask that man, ask T-Bird, what period in history, what historical time in history interests you the most? Okay? If he can tell you that and tell you why, don't tell you. He go, why? So if he just tell you, say, well, I'm interested in ancient Egypt. Okay. All right. So what that does is that gives you a framework of where his mind is at. That's what he's more interested. He's interested in the pyramids. He's interested in the Dead Sea Scroll. He did the Book of the Dead, all that types of stuff. He interested in ancient Egypt comedic arts. So that lets you know what type of man you're dealing with. They give you a little framework of like, okay, he's this dude is ancient, you know. Now, if he goes on to tell you why, ooh-wee, girl, you in for it. He telling you, well, I'm interested in ancient Egypt because, you know, I don't believe that humans built those pyramids, because if we built a pyramid, why have we replicated them in thousands of years? Plus, there's been scientific evidence to say the Sphinx is actually thousands of years older than what they say it is due to the water lines on them. Like, damn, why they cut the noses? What? Yeah, you hit the girl. You didn't open up the spout. You see, that's gonna let you know what type of mentality. They're gonna let you know if you got a stupid man or a smart man. Now, if he say, "Oh no, let me think about that for a minute. I don't know what period of history interests me. Let me get back with you. Can I get some more hot wings?" Yeah. Now you know, girl, he's stupid as hell. Now this head messed up. Now this is the point where you got the chance to actually get out of there, or still. He too cute though, girl. He's stupid, but he cute. Okay, so what you want? Are you willing to marry a stupid man, commit to a stupid man, or you just want to commit to a fine man? Okay, you see what I'm saying? That goes back to decision making. That goes back to that where it's like, damn, I gotta make a right decision. Damn, T-Bird, he fine, but he's stupid, girl. He don't know nothing. That's where you got to stand by your principles. Say, nah, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. Yeah, we have our own test too. You know, it's a lot of things I look for a woman. I can tell how smart a girl is. You know, this basic stuff. You know, I just look. I can just having a basic conversation with a person. You can pretty much tell where they are. And a lot of people would disqualify themselves, except the one that think they're smart. Some stupid people think they're smart. And they'll continue being in a relationship with a person like, this person is stupid as hell. But a lot of people will disqualify themselves like, nah, she ain't my type. He ain't my type. He just too, girl. I like him rough. This dude, he'll know too much. I can't fool him. I can't manipulate. Women hate men they can't manipulate. But they hate us so much they love us. I just threw one over y'all head. Women hate men they cannot manipulate, but secretly they hate us so much they love us. Yeah. I know I want you to think about that. They hate men they cannot manipulate, but secretly they hate us so much they love us to death. Okay? That's that battle within inside. That's that like, I can't date him, but I have sex with him. You know, I call him because he the only man that tell me to shut the hell up. He the only man that like won't take my shit. Now I won't be in a relationship with him because he just get on my fucking nerve. But girl, he got a hold of me the night. Yeah, that type. Yeah, I'm telling you. You would get a lot of that. You would get a lot of girls that will argue you down and can't stand you because you did too much, but you catch their ass out. You catch them slipping. Them the main one that'll let you plow them down the backseat. I'm trying to tell you, bro. It is diabolical out here. It's diabolical. That's why I be laughing at sometimes these girls with these guys. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm like, y'all dudes, y'all understand something, man. These girls, y'all sipping, y'all catering to, man, that girl, boy, she don't like you like that. She just tolerating your ass. So, moving along. I know I got off subject a little bit, but I didn't. The next one is adaptability. Adaptability is, when I tell people about adaptability, it's all about uh, evolution. Okay, it's like you have to be able to adapt. That's what evolution is. Is just the ability to adapt. Okay, that's why giraffes got long necks. It's like this. Like I need to eat this food up here on these trees. Stuff like that. That's how you evolve because you're an adapt. Can you adapt to different environments? And I tell people all the time, and like right now, I think in the next 5 years, it's going to be a lot. It's going to be an evolutionary shift where it's going to be a lot of people are going to perish, financially perish, physically perish, mentally perish because they do not want to adapt or they cannot adapt. They don't have the tools to adapt. Okay. So adaptability is a key thing I think any man should have. Women too, because women, I tell women are very crafty. Women are very. You got to watch women, man. They're very crafty. That's why if I go back to manipulation, women love men they can't manipulate. That's that. They. It's like men like me. We be the guy. We be like. I don't ever think I'm stupid. I always had three rules with women. When I was post divorce, I said I got three rules. Number one, you make sure I'm good. Okay, I don't care what's going on in your life. I don't care what you doing, because I'm not gonna chase around you. I'm not chasing you. I ain't doing that. I got too much shit to do. You make sure I'm good though. And most smart women understand this. It's like you gonna do what the fuck you want to do, but you better make sure you better make sure that main guy good. You make sure your number one is good. Cause we do the same thing. Like make sure my main girl is good. So if you can't make sure your main guy is satisfied, well you can't do other you can't entertain anybody else. Cause if you can't make sure he's good, well you're gonna lose him. You don't want that. You see what I'm saying? So, number one, you make sure I'm good. Number two, never think I'm stupid. And number three, you assume that I know everything. That's just assume I know everything. And a lot of people fail at that. They just like they understand like, you have to have that type of mentality where you out here in this world where you have to be able to adapt to a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just me personally, I look at adaptability from a man standpoint where it's like I tell women times like I gotta be four things. I gotta be a provider, a protector, a priest, and a prophet. Now the adaptability comes to the prophet part. I have to be able to foresee things that may come that's gonna negatively affect the family, the household. I can say, well, look, it's 2025. I say, I'm pretty sure, like I said, I got a feeling in the next 5 years, it's going to be some crazy stuff going on in the United States. I said, we need to maneuver. I want us to reduce our debt, don't create any new bills, and we need to save at least $20,000 a year. You see what I'm saying? With a goal of having $100,000 by the year 2030. That's what I'm saying. That's adaptability. That's planning. That's you got to have that. You got to have that, and all that's coupled into common sense, decision making. You see, all that stuff plays, and you see all that stuff comes all together when you just being a proper adult by thing. Cause a proper adulting, man, it's doing things you don't really want to do. Which things we gotta do. This thing like shit. I want to sit at home and eat turkey sandwiches and play video games and watch Jackie Chan movies, but I got shit to do. We got important things to do. We got some big kids, man. So like I say, it's like it was this one guy. He was talking about like women want to be queens, but they want princess treatment. It's like you can't be a queen if you want princess treatment because princesses they get treated like princesses, but they don't have no accountability. It's a little princess. She's my little princess. It's like your daughter. But queen understands, like, I'm the queen, but I have responsibilities as the king's wife. I wear a crown. I wear the jewels because I have things I got to do. I'm just not around here just waiting on shit. Man, I'm telling you how throughout history, the queens they were more ruthless than the king. They were doing shit to protect the king. The king didn't even know about it. Man, the queen was around here probably poisoning people, killing people, having people killed just to protect the king. That's the queen's job. And I'm a queen. I'm a queen. No, you're not fucking. Where your king at? Because you can't be the queen if you didn't have a king. What about Queen Elizabeth? She was married to the fucking king. He died. You dumb motherfucker. Can't stand these people, man. But yeah, you can't be a queen without a king. Queens do not rise to the throne. She's a queen. No. You can watch the damn movie. No, you were married to the king. And he died, probably in battle or something like that, or just died in sleep. Then you became the queen. And guess what? If you remarry, I don't care if you married a general of the army, he's going to be the king. Oh, I'm sick of these people, man. Moving along. And one of the most important things on this list is financial management. Financial management, man. I cannot stress it highly enough. Like I said, going into the next 5 years, financial management is going to be your saving grace. I was watching videos today about how, like, holidays, like they was talking about holidays are actually created to prevent us from going in a recession. Okay. We have to consume every month. We have to do something every month. Every 30 days, it have to be a 70% consumer rate. We have to, and the dude broke it down. He was like, well, he said, first of the year, you got New Year's celebrations, New Year's Eve celebrations, stuff like New Year. Then people that's when people take vacation, New Year trip, and I'm one of them type of people. I always celebrate New Year's. I was like, damn. He's like, yeah, I'm a New Year's person. I love taking vacation after the Christmas. I take on first 7 week of January. Shit, I'm gone. Especially like on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, I usually have a dinner. Me and my ex-wife, we always go to go to the steakhouse and celebrate the New Year. I'm talking about like a $400 bill. Drink wine, eat caviar, eat steak, all types of shit. That was our tradition. We always ate good around on New Year's. But then you got the February, Valentine's Day. Okay. Then March, you got St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, you got some like St. Patrick's Day. April, you got Easter. Okay, you got Easter. April, May, yeah, you got Mother's Day, Cinco de Mayo. You got Memorial's Day. June, you got Juneteenth. You got Juneteenth. Then July, you got 4th of July. And I'm gonna pause right there. In those months, you still got those made up holidays too, like Donut Day, Pizza Day. What else they got in there? Biscuit Day. It's all type of. I can look at the calendar, and it's always some old made up corporate holiday just to get you out there and spend. Oh, this is Best Friends Day. If you don't FTH your. Yeah, so back July, 4th of July, yeah. August, back to school. Anybody got money? They get the money back to school in August. Don't get that twisted. That's the reason why back to school in August. All right. Then September, you got Labor Day. Yep, you got Labor Day. September, October, you got Halloween. November, Thanksgiving. December, Christmas. You see? Boom. Now, you have to actually have some type of financial management about you. You have to understand, like, look, man, I'm not buying all these Christmas presents. Man, I'm not buying all these it's like a people spend money like they're kids, man. It's like like I know a lot of people. I think everybody I know is in major debt. I know a lot of people in major debt. It's like, man, damn, how many times you gonna reconcile? You gonna reconsolidate this shit? It's like, but can you stop spending though? This is one girl. I told her, it's like, okay, you consolidated your loans. All right, hooray. But you forgot to do the thing to prevent you, to save you from yourself. She said, what's that? You didn't cut up the fucking credit cards. You didn't cut up the credit cards. She still got the credit cards. Show of hands, who thinks that she's going to end up in more debt in 5 years? Because you do not have the discipline. You're not disciplined enough. So if you're not disciplined enough, don't even have a fucking credit card. Like my ex-wife, she don't have a credit card because you know you cannot have a credit card. You could, man, credit cards are so dangerous, dude. It's like, for me, if I spend my credit card, something's wrong. It's like I frown if I had to use my credit card. That's like, why am I using the credit card? Am I in some troubles? Like it's got to be something serious for me to just swipe my credit card. Unless I'm just playing a credit game, like most of my credit cards on subscription. I buy like Amazon, vitamins, shit like that. It's just on subscription. All the ones in my wallet, just my Amex and my got to think I Capital One card just for emergency. It's like my lowest limit card, a Capital One card. It's just for travel. It's like one of them cards where it's like, it's got like, I think like $1,000 on it. It's like I never use it, but it's like for emergency. But I would charge, like, say going to the airport, okay, give me a hamburger, that type of shit. But Amex, you pay that bill off like every month. It's like I never keep a balance on the Amex. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those type of deals. But I'm not going to people. I'm not gonna go buy. I'm not a dude for Christmas that I'm gonna buy a lot of shit for people. I ain't doing that. We don't do that. It's like I'm one of them dudes. Like if I got you for a Christmas gift, it's gonna be pre-planned, probably months before, and it's gonna be something very practical. It's not. I don't give vanity gifts. I don't stroke egos on Christmas. So I would give you something that I done probably studied you. I say, well, she would love this. You know what I'm saying? She would love this. Some of the best gifts I have given are the cheapest gifts or the least expensive gifts. It's like they love the simple stuff. Fellas, don't not get it twisted on diamonds and pearls and all that stuff. Don't get it twisted on that, dude. Don't not get it twisted. It's like the simple things, like I bought my wife a blanket for Valentine's Day. She still got that blanket. That blanket 20 years old. I'm trying to tell you, she still got that blanket. But any other gift, I don't know where it is. Any other purse or I don't know what that stuff is. But that blanket, she still got that damn blanket. you get my bet. I paid $75 for that quilted blanket. That's it. And that thing 20 years old. But that's the one it was a guy, he took my advice. He bought this girl like a blanket on Valentine's Day. And he said she loved that blanket. Yeah, they love shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They get down the couch and watch their little favorite little housewife show, and yeah, they love shit like that. It's always that it's those comfort, those creature comfort things that women crave the most, and not that vanity stuff, man. They don't give a fuck about all that diamond shit. Only insecure, superficial women care about diamonds and pearls, shit like that. They don't care about that. But that little girl, the little girl inside them, yeah, they love that stuff. I would tell you the best Valentine gift you can give a girl, a blanket, a spa package, and I would say don't go out to eat. Don't ever go out to eat on Valentine's Day. Don't do that. If you don't cook for her, something like that. But don't ever go out to eat on Valentine's Day because it's gonna be a bad experience, stuff like that. But if you buy a blanket, buy her, give her a spa package, some nice comfortable pajamas, and do something you ain't never did. Like you want to do that'll never cook. You know what I'm saying? Something like that for her. Yeah, that'll go a long, long way. Or, it's like it's almost like a do not, because a lot of y'all dudes out here, man, y'all don't do nothing for y'all girl all year but on Valentine's Day. Like my ex-wife, she didn't have to wait for Valentine's Day for me to do stuff for her. You know what I'm saying? So by the time she got to Valentine's Day, the only thing I can probably do is rent out a damn a restaurant, or it wasn't like we say, ooh, Margaret did it. No, she wasn't like. That's why I kind of got, I told her, like, if you meet somebody, I said don't compare them to me. I said he's doing best he can. He may be a great guy, but if you gonna compare him to your ex-husband, he ain't gonna stand a chance. For as like what you're used to. So she's like, you can't take my ex-wife to fucking Chili's, or they're like, we don't eat shit like that. She didn't go places like that. So she done been to the best restaurants in every city we done been to, every country we done been to. She done been to the best restaurants. You know what I'm saying? So she done seen some shit. And those are the hardest women to date. Those are the hardest women to date that have seen some shit. I know this girl right now, man. She is I tell you, she's a princess. So she's younger, but she straight up telling me she looking for a dude with some money. I said, I hope you find him. But she letting you know you want this. She said she was like trips to Caribbean. That ain't she because she been getting that. She's used to that. Her dad come from money. Her dad got money. So she like letting you know Caribbean ain't nothing. She go there when she was a kid. She like, shit, you want to impress me? Take me to fucking Iceland. I'm like, God damn. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, at least she put it out there, but she ain't my type though. I don't want to. I ain't got time for that. I'm looking for queens, not princesses. I ain't got time for princesses no more. I done dated princesses, and I'm telling you, it's a fucking headache. It's a fucking headache. So, but back to money management, man. It's like you have to be more smart with your money, And I tell people all the time, it's like you have to have a plan. Say like you say, I'm every pay period, like I'm gonna pay myself. You gotta have like at least a couple grand for emergencies. You want to have like some disposable income. You can't be out here buying every little thing your heart desires. You got to say, oh, well, I can't buy this today. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be one of those type of deals. But if you're a kid at heart, no, you could be around here buying fucking hula hoops and fucking cheese, all type of bullshit, And I think that's important, even when you're trying to buy, even when you're trying to have a relationship with somebody. Yeah, you have a obligation to pick somebody that's on the same financial will as you. Like when I say financial will, like if I'm a financial planner, if I invest, I say, okay, this is a 5-year projection. This is what I hope to have in the bank 5 years. This is what I'm. If you're not dealing with somebody on that level, because like I say, people you either an asset or a liability. You a problem or you a solution. All right. In most relationships, you have two people that's one is a buyer, one is a buyer, one is a seller. One is a giver, one is a taker. One is a spender, one is a saver. That's how in most relationships. It's trust me on that. Trust me on that. But if you can get two people that are financially sound, oh my God, that's what the power couples are. Power couples, I don't give a fuck how much you and your partner make, but if y'all are not on the same financial will, you're not a power couple. So like I say, my next girl, if she actually gets on the financial wheel, like, look, we can save 300 G's a piece in the next 5 years. We can pay for a house cash and reduce. Yeah, that type of shit. That's what you want. But you don't want no girl. I want some Ugg boots and girl, go find your daddy and tell him you sorry. That shit. But anyway, moving along, man. It's a long video. We had an hour and 20 minutes, man. But if anybody's still watching, appreciate y'all, man. Like, share, subscribe to the video. Like I said, this is more like a blog than a YouTube channel. It's like a blog. It's like I'm like Stardate, log, 12/29, 2024, that type of stuff where I just get on here and start talking. But you got to think about it like this, even the most basic YouTube channels that don't have the minimum amount of followers, that stuff is digitally enshrined forever. It's a digital footprint out there. It's digitally enshrined. Once I upload to YouTube, it's there. It's like you want to live forever. Get started your YouTube channel. It's gonna be some kid 300 years from now, like, man, check this dude out called Midnight Sun with his crazy ass, that type of stuff. So next on the list is time management. And I'm gonna tell you about time management, man. Nothing upsets me more than a person that cannot manage their time. I'm just too busy. You ain't too busy. You just lack structure and discipline. You just doing things. Them type of people that get up, then decide what they're gonna do today. Versus like, well, tomorrow I want to do this, tomorrow I want to do this, doing that. Yeah, that's structure. I will not give anybody any time to a unstructured, like a person that's, because if they don't value their time, they shouldn't value your time. If they're not structured, where it's like, well, let me go. I'm gonna make time. I'm gonna hang out with Marcus today. I need to go to the doctor tomorrow. I need to go. It's like you need to make time, man. You need to plan your day. Plan your day so you can have the day that you want. Don't just be like a kid, like, oh, let me get up. Ooh, I'm hungry. Let me eat. Oh, I'm horny. Let me go fuck. Man, you're a big old kid. Have some type of structure so you can get the outcomes you want. Okay? Hell, the only day a week where I don't have anything planned is Sunday. No, I tell you that because the football season, I'm telling you what game I'm watching. I'm going to watch the Eagles. I'm going to watch that. I'm going to watch that. I'm telling you. But if you don't have no type of time management, man, you just all over the place. And that's unattractive, especially from a man. Any woman that's dating a man that cannot manage his time, you are delusional for even dating him. Y'all are just two big ass kids in a damn sandbox, and y'all ain't going nowhere. Trust me, y'all ain't going nowhere. So I'm not gonna spend the middle time, man, because the shit's self-explanatory. Manage your time, plan your day, plan your future. Everybody should have at least a 5-year plan. If I got to tell you, what's your 5-year plan? Tell me what you are planning to do for the 5 years. If somebody says, oh no, get the fuck, run, man, just run, because they don't know nothing. Just like I just want to know what's your 5-year plan. Like I actually have I got a 5-year plan. I got a 5-year plan. It starts tomorrow, like the January 1st. That's the 5-year plan. 2025 to 2030, 5-year plan. So expect a lot of and it moves fast. It's at Aries speed. Like it's no lackadaisical. Like nah, this shit's gonna happen as soon as possible. Like I know, you can tell like what bills you want to pay off. You can tell what you want to accumulate, what you want to like all type of stuff from real estate. Like that's the 5-year plan. Like these are the projected numbers. This is what I'm projecting. Like it's almost like if I say I'm gonna save $50,000 a year. If I'm $30,000, damn, what the hell? I'm $20,000 short. Why can I? What's the other $20,000? Where is it? Did I mess up the numbers? That type of stuff. Like fuck, I gotta make that up. And make that up. That's how you do that. So last on the list, man, it's called self-awareness. And it's self-awareness, it's part of like self-actualization. But self-awareness, man, it's important. And you have to understand something. You have to be aware of your own bullshit. Okay? You got to be aware of your own bullshit. And that goes back to accountability. It's like nothing is distasteful more than a person that's not self-aware. It's like, yeah, I tell people all the time, like, never exclude yourself. I say you may be part of the problem. I say the problem may be you. I say don't think you're not can be part of the problem. I say people are like, well, no, you could be. It could be you. You if you, it's always them people that like you meet them girls that every one of their exes are crazy. Like all they got a crazy ex. Okay, so you done met all these guys, all one of your crazy exes. Oh yeah, girl, he went crazy. He went, okay, you know who I'm looking at? I'm looking at you. Because you are the common denominator. Trust me on this. I date a girl like that. You like all exes crazy, and guess who's gonna be the next crazy ex? You. You gonna be the next crazy ex. She gonna be right here telling the next guy how crazy you are. But she never told. And I'm gonna tell you this, man. The last girl that was like that, I actually had a conversation with her ex, the crazy ex before me. Allegedly, the crazy ex before me. You see? And we had a conversation and we actually chuckled and laughed. And they pointed out an incident that happened and told me why they were so crazy. And I say, what? He said, yeah, it makes sense now, don't it? I said, yeah. I said, because she's doing that same shit to me. He said, uh-huh. See, now you're learning now. I said, yeah. It was funny, yeah. But she made it seem like this person was just crazy, won't leave her alone. No, you were not paying a bill. Y'all agreed on a bill that you were not paying. And he was behind 2 months. They got always got like, it's almost like you and the person have a bill together, right? And you said, well, I'll pay this, And they say, okay, fine, I trust you. And then they call him and say, well, y'all 2 months behind on this bill. What? And yeah, that's the type of shit. But then, instead of talking to him, you don't want to talk to him. You delete. I mean, you block their number and all type of stuff. That type of shit. I was like, yeah. So yeah, self-aware, man. You may be part of the problem. The problem may be you. You have to, and also self-aware too. Like you have to really understand that you may not be the problem. You like I tell people you have to do that self exploration and say, I kind of sit with myself when I have disagreements with people. I was like, let me make sure. Is there anything I did? Did I do this the right way? Did I handle this the right way? Am I at fault here? Did I give this person enough warning? It's like it's a. I don't want people to come back and say, well, that Marcus, Marcus, he, that tell that dirty something big did. Nah, I don't want that. I want them to say, you know what? Nah, he did what he's supposed to do. I said, no, it was not his fault. He actually did his job. It was me. It was just me. I said, okay. That type of stuff is what comes through being self-aware. It's like if you're not self-aware, then how can you actually have any type of meaningful relationships? Because you're gonna always think it's somebody else's fault. And I say self-aware too, man. It goes not just that. It goes to like our traumas, our wants, our needs. It's like nothing is more sexy than a person that actually can tell you what they want, tell you what they like and what they don't like. It's like, look, I don't like that. I don't hang around people like that. I don't do that. That is when you can tell me like, no, that's not my style. That's not, I was talking to somebody the other day talking about going to the black ski event. I said, it's not my crowd. I said, I don't ski. And I said, I'm damn not gonna go to the snow just to spend hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars just to act like I like that. That's not my style. I said, I'm not. I'm at that age where I can tell you what I like and what I don't like. I love red wine. I love Caribbean rum. That's what I like. You know, I love the islands. I love the mountains. That's what I like. Now I would go different experience, but I said, nah, I'm not. I don't ski. That's for a dude that skis, like these dudes that play golf. I don't play golf. I fish. We can go fishing, but I don't play golf. And I'm not gonna start playing golf just to assume like I'm somebody. No, nah, I don't give a fuck how much money I can make. I'll be a millionaire with a fishing rod, fishing reel, you know? So as just being self-aware who you are, man, when you self-aware, you don't have to pretend. You gotta pretend. It's a lot of people I know, man, they are great pretenders. They're just like pretending. Like, I said, do they know you psycho? People don't know you psycho. I be laughing like they don't know you got a finger collection, do they? You know? Yeah, it's a lot of great pretenders, man, out there. They just don't. And that, I think it's just American society in a whole. It's like everybody's pretending to be something else. It's like you're not yourself. You're someone else. Okay, you didn't think of that. Somebody else thought of that. You know, you didn't come up with that. That you heard that from somewhere else. You know, you're not being genuine. You know, that's what scares a lot of people, man. They just don't they don't even know who they don't even know themselves. And so if you don't know yourselves, you know, how can you get to know somebody else? So it's almost like everybody pretending. Everybody's like, you know, in this like this fantasy land. So it's like it's not that many people out there you can actually have a genuine conversation, a genuine connection with. That's why I say I would stay single, or I would just be out here, just be one of these dudes out here that's this chopping it up until I actually meet somebody. Say, okay, fine, she's the real deal, and I can invest in this girl. You know what I'm saying? But hope I didn't keep y'all on, man. It's an hour and 30-minute video, and I will talk to you later. This is the Midnight Sun. All right, bye.